You're just too good to be true.
Can't take my eyes off of you. Hoo, 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 hoo. Boo, hoo, hoo, hoo.
You'd be like heaven to touch.
How are you? Can I tell you, was it a beautiful day where you are today? Because it was a gorgeous, incredible day today.
Sook, I was up and at 'em 5 a.m. Couple studio shoots up in the old Connecticut area. Little WWE pay-per-view action. Back home.
Bang, bang, bang.
Bang, bang, bing. Little lunch here and there. Little kid walk out from 5th grade graduation. We do the clap out. Bang, bang, boom. I'm back here setting up the show. Here I am. Here we are. And bing, bang, boom. We're back.
Bing, bang, bing, bang. Cherry Hedrick is here.
Yeah.
Priscilla Ham Witherspoon.
Oh,
Julie Christensen. Rory Wright lighting it up. Look at the boards. Anna Hoover. Barbara Taylor.
The Cable Girls. They're all here. They're all
Beverly
here.
Harrison.
Sook, just turn down your volume a little bit
sure.
on your speaker.
Yes. There we go.
There you go. Sook, listen, still number one show.
Still number one.
Still the number one show on Star Heartland. Can't even keep up with us. Deal or no deal. Carson, guy's been in the ground for ages. He's still on there at number 6. And we're still rolling, Sook. By the way,
Heartland and Silk Stockings.
Yes. And tomorrow, big Zoom with the folks at Crackle Plus. We'll be wrapping up that little streaming platform. We have an amazing show for you tonight. Kimberly Hawkey is here. She is a phenomenal singer. She got an amazing new album out called We the Nighthawks. She's going to perform. We're going to talk to her a little bit. We'll get all the details. And then coming up a little later on, it's a night of 2 Kimberlys. We got Kimberly MAGNESS showing up. Hopefully she'll stop by. This is the young lady, Sook, Kimberly MAGNESS, who I actually did my first acting scene with on Friday for that pilot for, I don't know, Netflix or Amazon. I don't know what the hell it was.
Maybe she can fill it in. Is it Netflix or is it Amazon?
I don't know. Maybe she can help us out, but she was in the scene with me. She's going to give you all the details on how I did. She's going to run it down. You know, I could toot my own horn all day long, but you got to get it from, a good outside source.
Toot. Keep tooting it. No, Phyllis Trapini is asking for Chef Clemenza.
She loves Clemenza. We've had him on 3 times already, Chef Clemenza.
Phyllis is like, bring Clemenza back. She wants some summer recipes. We should do some summer recipes or something light.
You think?
With Clemenza.
Hold on. Let me take a nap during that segment when we do those summer recipes.
I love summer recipes.
You ready to start the show? We'll get it rocking.
Sure, let's start it up. The Suki and Scott Show.
This is one of the funnest shows I've ever done.
It's musical. It's magical.
Whoa!
This is a sexy show.
Someone's getting some action.
These larger-than-life personalities are on an exciting new journey as they bring you the Suki and Scott Show.
You guys nailed it. You're great. You ask great questions. You listen.
The Suki and Scott Show is your one-stop destination for humor.
You just got George's earwax all over your ears, bud.
Entertainment.
Jesse's girl.
Wonderful.
And optimism.
You guys have such amazing energy.
Let's laugh together.
I love him.
The Suki and Scott Show.
Yes, indeed. We laughed together, Sook. Hey, Sook, did you see that reporter today from ABC nailing Putin with those questions today?
Amazing.
Oh, man. Her name is Rachel Scott, and she's from ABC, and she basically, after Putin and Biden met, and we don't talk
the
politics,
press conference, right?
This was pretty cool. They had their press conference. She stood up, and basically she's like, excuse me, Mr. President of Russia. Everyone who comes up against you, who runs against you, an opponent, they all end up dead or missing. Yeah. She's like, what the hell are you so afraid of? And he was like stumbling through, and it was just really, I was like, wow, this chick's really got some
cojones.
Some cojones on her.
Because you know what Putin and his people are doing tonight, right?
Yeah. So she says, so my question, Mr. President, what are you afraid of? Rachel Scott, and it's funny, all the people on Twitter underneath, they're like, Rachel Scott hasn't been seen since she asked the question. But
I was about to say, you know what they're doing to Rachel Scott, right? The KJB.
They got her on,
sorry.
They got her on one of those stretch machines by her toenails.
No, all of a sudden, Rachel Scott is going to go into the subway, and all of a sudden she's going to breathe in, God forbid, but you know.
Yeah. But she, so that's all over the news today, and you know, all
Can
the
I ask you a question? Did you watch the press conference at all? I did.
No, I didn't watch it. You know, I don't watch that crap. I'm too busy.
You know, I find it fascinating that we went toe to toe. I mean, he actually mentioned the Cold War. I don't know how many people remember the Cold War. I mean, you and I do. Gorbachev, the wall coming down. When Ronald Reagan said, "Bring that wall down," remember that?
Mr. Gorbachev, take down that wall.
Right.
So listen, it's funny because you look at Putin, who speaks English. You know, the guy speaks English. He understands English. But then,
of course he does.
Right? But then you have the translator who's come and like, that's totally not Putin's voice you're hearing. And it's such a softer little voice, you know. But it was great. It was pretty cool. So she'll probably get a lot of publicity coming up. And Souk, tomorrow night we got, are you a big General Hospital fan? You ever watch General Hospital? The guy who plays Sonny.
We know who Sonny is.
From General Hospital, Maurice Bernard is coming on. And we have this John Bourne, who is one of those New York City Broadway magicians, is coming on tomorrow night. It's going to be a great night. But listen, tonight we have got Kimberly Hawkey is here. She's got this amazing new album. She's standing by. She's going to play for us. We're going to talk. We're going to see. We're going to break her down, Souk, who she's dating, what she does with her life. Who she's talking to on the telephone.
She doesn't have to answer any of those questions, quite frankly.
She doesn't have to answer, but we're going to ask them all. Here, let me give you a little taste of Kimberly, and then we'll bring her in on the other side. Here you go.
Who shakes the tree and rakes up the leaves? Who can you trust to always believe? I'll see you again in Rue de Château-Quay-Pêche. You say one of these days I'll be itching for you. Some days enchantment seems illusion, but it's true, your magic every time.
Yes.
Beauty, what a voice,
She's got some voice, huh? Kimberly Hawkey, ladies and gentlemen.
Hi, Suki. Thank you so much for having me.
Kimberly, we're so excited. And remember, you do not have to answer any of those questions that probe a little in uncomfortable territories. Just saying that.
Before I was even on camera. Good thing.
Listen, Kimberly, all of the fantastic musicians musicians, that's the way you say it, that Jason sends our way, we strip them down to the bare bones. We got to break them down. This is almost like practice for you for when you get really big and you're in front of the press.
I'm here for it.
Kimberly, I looked at you right away, and I didn't think that when I was looking at your website. Maybe it's because your hair is up. But you look like Justine Bateman, a young Justine Bateman now. Is that?
I could see that.
Oh, I'd have to look. I'm so like old school and old fashioned. If you gave me like a 1940s Hollywood actress, I would probably know. Anyone after like the 1960s, I'm just.
I'm sorry to disappoint. You look like a teenager Justine Bateman to me. I don't know why.
Yeah. Well, do you remember what was the Michael J. Fox's sitcom with the parents and
Family Ties?
Family Ties, Kimberly. Go look at Family Ties and you'll see. You look just like
it was a 1980 sitcom when I was young.
Yeah. Back, Suki's a little older than me, so she's, way back.
I'm checking out for sure.
Kimberly, listen, you shot you shot and you recorded at this amazing place, Dreamland, which is in upstate New York in Woodstock, I think. And so many people have used that place. It's such an amazing backdrop and such a great acoustic place for recording artists. What was that like putting together We the Nighthawks, which really is such an amazing album?
Oh, well, Dreamland is just a magical place. I would say one word to describe the whole process is just magic, from how the collaboration started to bringing on just the right musicians for the project. I mean, everybody was available because it was during the pandemic. So, you know, we used precautions and we recorded socially distanced, which was a completely new experience. And just had this majestic space that allowed us to record. I think our largest track was 17 musicians at once in that live room. Wow. Socially distanced, and I was in the booth. It was just incredible.
And you basically, you know, you talk about such a historic place. I mean, Joe Jackson's been there. I think Tim McGraw's been there. The B-52s, John Hall. I mean, the list goes on and on.
Owned and run by drummer Jerry Marotta, and he's recorded with Peter Gabriel, and he's actually on one of our tracks. He's on our sort of like 1960s vibe, and he just knocks it out of the park.
Oh, I love it.
This is his little cameo.
So do you get, you know, reading up about you, you're like a dreamer or a lyricist. Like, do you find yourself caught in this time capsule trying to like bridge the gap through your music and your artistry?
Yeah, I always found that I gravitated toward music from the 1920s, 30s, and 40s.
Wow.
I just love the melodies. I love the songs. I love that they've been passed down for so many years, and you can still relate to them today. They're just fantastic songs. And what I'm doing right now, it's new music, but it's very much a throwback to that era, which was all about storytelling and film noir and just setting this scene where you don't even have to know the story. You just close your eyes and listen to the lyrics and you're just transported to another time.
Love that.
Yeah. Plus a lot of the big band stuff. Well, I have a little clip also, speaking of Dreamland, the making of We the Nighthawks. So here's a little bit of that. Take a listen, and then we'll come back. We'll talk more about it on the other side. Watch.
So when we started to write songs together, me and Lecco, we knew we needed a person who could embody different characters, who can play those different little miniature films in front of us. And that person that we found was Kim.
It was clear even from early demos that these were special songs. The lyrics were cinematic and time traveling, which is everything that I'm about, everything that I've been working toward in my career for the past 5 or 6 years.
Kim is a singer. I mean, so much charisma comes from her. She's like a 40s actress, like Gene Tierney or something.
Lots of recording artists can sound beautiful, can sing beautiful notes, but essentially can only play themselves. And Kim can step out of her own life and context and travel to a different time and place. And to me, that's the most magical thing, because she, in her performance, can transport us along with her.
Whoa.
There you go. Well, by the way, you look absolutely gorgeous in that
I know.
video. Number one.
Thank you. I do like to dress up, although the past couple months have been like, this is the most dressed up I've been at home in a long time.
I love it. So was that Joel Moss who we were just listening to right there with the hat?
That was Justin Rivers, the lyricist.
Oh, Rivers, okay.
And the universe began with Justin and his whole backlog of lyrics. He's a prolific writer, and he approached Lecco, who's the composer, and said, I have all of these songs and I'd like to do something with it. I'm kind of busy right now. Here you go. And for Lecco, he just took these lyrics. According to him, he sat down at the piano and they kind of wrote themselves.
Nice.
So just the melody came. Justin is an incredible lyricist in that his words are already musical. So they just lend themselves perfectly to song.
Love it. Well, listen, the album's called We the Nighthawks, and you guys spent a long time putting it together up at Dreamland. Is there a favorite song you'd like to sing off the album there?
There is, and it's our single "Slow Cool Water."
Nice. Is that so? Now, I can't tell you sit. You have a lot of. Do you play the piano and play the guitar?
Yeah, I'm gonna play it all at the same time.
That's amazing. I love that.
So I'm gonna try something. I have a beautifully mixed instrumental track from the album. I feel like playing that song on the keyboard isn't going to do it justice because I want you to hear this incredible saxophone solo by Adam Siegel in the middle. It might be the most epic recorded saxophone solo you've ever had on the show. I don't know.
I don't know. It may be the only saxophone solo we've ever had on the show.
Exactly. Would you like to hear it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes,
the stage is yours.
All right.
I'll put you up full screen. Go ahead.
Your blue sky friends have fallen wayside. Look beyond them, kindred stand revealed. All of your dreams that now seem stupid, you're just exhausted. Come and rest afield, fall on your knees. Feel yourself undone, thirst for something. Quenching, find no hope, no sun. Take it down to the ledge where the hillside likes to sing. Cup your hands and may you drink slow, cool water from the ancient spring. 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 Some days enchantment seems illusion, but it's true, you're magic every time. Enemies bitter by your confidence, let them go now. They're only petty crimes. Cold breaks your skin, and you need to feel again the moss neath your feet. It's true, it's rich and thick with life. Take it down to the ledge where the hillside likes to sing. Cup your hands and may you drink snow, cool water from the ancient spring. 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 Timber and frame, tender we guide, building this house with rivets of pride. We will grow, we will grow, we will grow, we will sing, drink, gang. Snow, cool water from the ancient spring. 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 from the ancient spring. Slow, cool water from the ancient spring. Slow, cool water from the ancient spring.
Wow. Wow. That was Suk, you got your mic.
Yep, I know. I just saw that.
Kimberly,
Beautiful.
that was fantastic. And it's funny, one of our viewers said exactly what I was thinking. That you could be a Disney princess.
I love Disney, and that's one of my favorite comments. Someone called it dark Disney because this is definitely the brightest, happiest song on the record, and it really goes down from there.
Yeah, well, listen, all Disney's dark, so don't let them fool you. All
the mother
Disney's
always
dark.
dies, Kimberly. I don't understand. They just always want to kill off mom.
And Bambi, I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, we did. We had Paul Walter Hauser on from Cruella last night. Let me tell you,
watching
Cruella is dark. It's a very dark movie. But no, I was totally thinking. I'm like, wow, it's almost like I was listening to Pocahontas sing. It was amazing.
Those are some incredible voices that are overdubbing all those movies. Just a lot of them are Broadway actresses. And
really.
You've accomplished so much. Like, reading about the Johnny Mercer Award, gold medalist at the American Traditions Vocal Competition in Savannah, Georgia, 2-time winner of the Cabaret Showdown in New York City. I mean, geez,
with
you've already done this. Plus,
yes. Yeah.
Plus 3 CDs. I mean, this is kind of crazy. You're too young for all this. Kimberly, and you then want to teach children? Are you crazy?
Oh, I love the teaching. The teaching keeps me grounded for sure.
That is great. And this was debut album right here with the Swingaroos?
That was from that one was Elvin L and the Escape Act. That was my first album under my name. But I also have 2 albums with my band, the Swingaroos, and that's a 1940s inspired territory band, which was like all the bands in the 30s that weren't big enough to be like Glenn Miller or Harry James and tour in all the big cities. So the territory bands would perform in all like the little tiny towns that the big bands wouldn't visit. It was basically like the top 40s.
Wow.
Club bands of the 1940s.
So who sparked this love in this music that's sort of lost for so many generations right now?
Well, I discovered most of it on YouTube.
Wow.
And it was in preparation for that American Traditions competition where I received the Johnny Mercer Award. That was 2013. And part of the competition is to branch out and try your hand at as many different styles of American music as you can. That includes musical theater, art song, jazz, folk. And one category was Hollywood music. And I had this vision of finding this 1940s glamorous Hollywood song. And that's what I did. I found a song by Helen Forrest and with the Harry James Orchestra. And as soon as I sung it, it just like, oh my God, I feel like I've done this before.
Maybe you were reincarnated. It's possible.
I've been told that. It is possible.
Maybe a little. Is there whenever we have musicians on, I love to always ask, is there a favorite cover song that you really enjoy doing? One that like everybody sings along to, or we grew up with, or we hear on the radio all the time? What's the one cover song from any genre, any year, that you really enjoy doing?
Well, I love the ones that people really connect to. I love As Time Goes By and What a Wonderful World. A lot of people love that.
Do you sing those? Do you sing one of those?
I do. Well, I have a different cover in mind.
Oh, go ahead. You lay it out. Whatever one you like.
And actually, we're going to visit Disneyland or Disney World, whichever you prefer. The song that I wanted to sing is from Toy Story 2. It's When She Loved Me.
I like it.
By Randy Newman. Music.
Yeah, Randy Newman. Beautiful.
Is this the time for that? Should I sing it?
Oh, yeah. Sure. Oh, light it up.
Absolutely, Kimberly. Go ahead.
Well, it's not a swing tune, but it is a Disney song, and we were just talking about that. And for this one, I am going to play. Let's see. Keyboard.
Nice.
somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. And when she was sad, I was there to dry her tears. And when she was happy, so was I. When she loved me. Through the summer and the fall, we had each other, that was all. Just she and I together, like it was meant to be. And when she was lonely, I was there to comfort her. And I knew that she loved me. So the years went by, I stayed the same, but she began to drift away. I was left alone. Still I waited for the day when she'd say, I will always love you. Lonely and forgotten, never thought she'd look my way. And she smiled at me and held me just like she used to do. Like she loved me when she loved me. When somebody loved me, everything was beautiful. Every hour we spent together lives within my heart. When she loved me.
Oh man, that's beautiful.
Wow. Wow.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Absolutely beautiful.
Kind of heart-wrenching. I hope that's okay. I was like, they probably want to hear something like bubbly and happy. Well,
thanks for bringing us down, Kimberly. I appreciate
No,
that.
I loved it.
That was really beautiful. And actually, you know what it reminded me of? You know the song, the popular song from Wicked, Because I Knew You.
Oh yeah.
It almost kind of I feel like you could have mashed those two together, right? But
that is such a good idea. Oh,
see, I'm thinking for you. I'm thinking.
Well, this is Randy Newman. I mean, he just has a way of writing like melancholy, just in such a beautiful way where like you don't mind having your heart broken.
Yeah, and it's funny. That's the same guy who wrote "Short People Got No Reason."
No reason, yeah.
So great.
Short people got no reason.
No reason.
Right? Didn't he also sing "I Love L.A."? Wasn't that Randy Newman? That's funny.
We love it.
We love it. We love L.A. We love it.
It was great. And just the whole Toy Story soundtrack. I mean, they picked the right person to write that.
Yeah, no. Kimberly, you have an amazing voice. Listen, you can do one more. You could bring our spirits back up before you leave if you want. If you have
wow.
Because now I'm depressed after that last song. So if you want to do a hot one, we'll catch you on the way out on a high note.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna play the banjo then.
Oh,
you have time to take that back if you want. If you don't want to hear banjo.
Nice.
But yeah, I can play like a fast swinging one.
All right, here you go.
All right.
Light it up. Or
we're trying to get him in touch with his feelings a little bit more without feeling sad, angry when he hears mellow music.
I don't want to leave sad.
It wasn't sad. It's a beautiful song.
No, it was. It reminded me of all the girls I've loved before.
Oh my God, a banjo too? Wow.
I feel like you're about to bust out dueling banjos from the Deliverance.
Wow, Kimberly, you are talented.
This instrument's from the early 1920s. I think I looked up the serial code and it was 1923.
Holy moly. Okay.
And this was like the cool
do it
before the guitar.
Light it up.
got rhythm, I got music, I got my man who can ask for anything more. I've got daisies in green pastures, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I've got starlight, I've got sweet dreams, I've got my man who can ask for anything more. Old man trouble, I don't mind him, you won't find him round my door. I got starlight, I got sweet dreams, I got my man who can ask for anything more, who could ask for anything more.
Jesus, were you doing you were doing the mouth trumpet right there?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Long lost art of mouth trumpet.
Where's that trumpet coming from? That's unbelievable.
I never knew
You're
it was
just
a marketable
fantastic.
skill.
I love it. Kimberly, listen, before you go, let me just play this real quick so people can remember what the heck's going on with.
I'll see you again in Rue de Château when tables are laid out and we're both free. I'll give up my business and we'll settle down. We'll knock up a family for us in Paris.
Very nice.
Thank you for sharing that. Thank you.
Very nice. Kimberly, we've had on hundreds of singers, performers on this show, famous ones, not so famous ones. You have a very unique way, a very unique voice, and a very unique style that I don't think we've had on before.
It's ethereal. It's ethereal. It transports you.
Really, very, very nice. Very nice. And the album is called We the Nighthawks. And I want everybody to go grab it. I guess wherever music is sold, right? Wherever they could download and all that good stuff.
You can stream on Spotify, iTunes, Amazon, and I'm hoping this was a nice taste of all the different directions that album goes in. I don't think it will disappoint. You get a little bit of everything in all different time periods.
Very nice.
And is the album title "We the Nighthawks"?
Yeah.
Is it reflective of something, or
it's reflective of one track called "The Nighthawks," and that one has this film noir vibe. And I think it was written before I was even on board with this project. And my last name is Hawkey, so it just kind of works out really well.
Also, a very good Sylvester Stallone movie, Nighthawks. Remember that with Stallone on Roosevelt Island on the tram?
I gotta read
You don't remember that. You don't remember that. No, you don't remember that. Kimberly, thank you so much. Such a pleasure. Tell Jason we said hello. You know, he's getting married soon, so you probably won't see him for a while. But thank you so much for coming on. Absolute
Thank you
pleasure.
so much for having me.
Take care.
Bye-bye, Kimberly.
Bye. Thank
Bye.
you.
Sook, she was great. Really great. What's going on in your house? I need to know what's happening behind you. I got kids walking by.
It's
you
over
know,
there somewhere.
what's
Goodbye.
that? Look, get her in the shot. Where is she?
Come
Get her
here.
back here.
Scott wants to talk to you.
Shyla back in here. What the hell is going on in that house? Shyla, let me ask you a question. You ever watch Kelly and Ryan in the morning? ABC national show? No. Do you know that none of those kids ever get in that shot when they're on TV?
Oh my
You know
God, she
Kelly's-
just did a ode to her daughter Lola, who's turning
Oh,
20.
wow,
Give me a
that's
break,
true.
Scott.
Lola went to camp with my daughter.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. We know Lola. We know Lola. We
You
know
fly
some of her
pretty high,
friends.
man. We
Oh,
go to the town
listen.
camp.
Yeah, you guys go to that town pool over there. Listen, Sook. So,
Saying hi to you. Say hi. Say hi, Susan.
who's saying hi to Shy? Oh, there she is. Okay. Hi, Susan.
Susan, go ahead. Shyla is spelled. Go ahead.
Shyla.
Thank you, Susan. But Susan's just guessing.
Shyla, okay. Do you sing? Do you juggle? What can you do for me on this show? Sook, listen.
Yeah. She is a cutie pie. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Jeannie Clay.
We listen tomorrow night. Tomorrow night, Maurice Bernard plays Sonny on General Hospital's coming on the show. John
these
Bourne,
women are gonna go crazy. Vicki Robinson is already going cuckoo right now.
John Bourne, master magician, coming on the show. We just got, by the way, for July, Brenda K. Starr. What was her big song again, Sook? What was Brenda K. Starr? I miss you. I miss you. Remember her? And also,
it's so easy to see.
And Stephanie Mills is coming on the show.
I cannot believe we have Stephanie Mills. That's next week, right?
I don't know. Stephanie Mills, I have to come up with a date for her because we're all booked up solid. But anyway, listen, you and I were talking about, last Friday, I did that whole acting thing. Buddy of mine's got this whole pilot he's doing for the show. They're pitching to Amazon and Netflix. And I had my first scene ever as an actor. Yes, I played people on TV, but that's all, just spokesperson, teleprompter crap. This was an actual acting scene, and I was in the scene with a seasoned Academy Award-winning actor by the name of Kimberly MAGNESS, and she and I were in this scene. First time we ever met, and she's popping by right now, Soup, because I could tell you how good I was all day long, but I figured I'd bring her in, give you a little background on how it went, and then then you know for sure. But just to show you that you're dealing with a magnificent actress here. Let me just show you a piece of her work before we bring her in. Take a look at this real quick.
That's a big scalding hot pot, and those tiny pot holders are all you've got? You can try an ordinary oven mitt, but they're so big and bulky you can't get a good grip. And watch out, or dinner is served all over you. Introducing Kitchen Middles, the perfect oven mitts with the towel in the middle. Now it's easier than ever to serve hot dishes straight from the stove right to the table. The secret is the ergonomic design with built-in oven mitts on either end for extra gripping power. Oven mitts leave your arms and body exposed to hot splashes, but Kitchen Middles helps protect your body, hands, and arms so pouring pasta isn't painful. It's time to get a grip in the kitchen and be able to take your muffins out of the oven with ease in your choice of sage, red, or vanilla, and make those hot splashes go away.
I want those kitchen mitts.
So
that was some good acting when she went like this.
Yeah. I did that on purpose. I like putting my muffins in the oven. So I don't enjoy taking them out. Here she is, ladies and gentlemen.
I am crying. I cannot believe you found that. Oh my gosh! One for the archives for sure.
How many kitchen middles did they give you when you left that place?
Zero. I think it was a demo product that never really took off. No one was really buying the middles,
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. And I always kind of wondered, like with your gas stove and you got the towel in the middle, like, isn't that gonna catch fire?
That thing looked like a blanket. It looked like the Snuggie.
Yes.
Oh man, Kimmy,
goes up.
How are you? How are you since I last saw you? Sook, when two people act together, they become very close, like we're best friends now. Kim, tell Suki just the magic that happened in that kitchen. My first time acting. Just tell her.
Magic, Kimberly.
Just tell her about the magic.
Suki, he blew it out of the water. He did phenomenal. Well, first
of all, Kimberly, what were you thinking when you met him first? Were you like, who is this?
I was like, who is this weird guy standing around? No. He was really good. Like the moment he opened his mouth and started talking, I knew he had to be an actor because he's got one of those great voices, I was like, oh.
Hi everybody. I'm Scott.
Yes. It's like I would have you voice over everything for me. But I couldn't believe it was his first time acting. That was insane.
Had a lot of verbiage, Sook, and
you told me you know what, Kimberly? I told him. I said, we're kind of like ad-libbers. We ask questions. We're journalists. We read the teleprompter, it's a different thing to be an actor, like to recite lines. I had a thing in this. I did The Sopranos. I had like a little piece as a journalist anyway. So I had to hit every line. I told Scott I had to hit every word. The and, the. There was no ad-libbing. They would actually stop you and say, "You missed a line. You missed a word."
Right.
It was crazy.
He had chunks. He had huge monologues, like huge. Like, I mean, I guess I was in more scenes of the script, but my lines were just like, two-liners. He had like chunks, but
and then on the way home, I'm thinking to myself, man, if we could just go back and do it again now, it would be even better. But listen, and then one of the directors, the producers, texted me after we were done later that day, said Kim and I, out of the 2 days, had the best chemistry of all the scenes, and he said that they wanted to come back and shoot more scenes. And I said, is Bernie a big part of the series? And they said Bernie's a huge part of the series. So we got to hope this thing gets picked up. Sook, we'll be going little red carpet action. It's going to be wild.
Yeah, they got to call your people. Have their people call your people.
Yeah. Sook, do we have people?
I don't know. I think it'd be you and I are the people right now.
We're the people, right?
We're the people.
Anyway, Kim, listen, man, I wanted to talk a little bit about you because you've done so many things. You act, you're a model, you're a spokesperson. And you look through your stuff and you have a lot of stuff, a lot of physical fitness type things, and I see you're modeling out there. What do you like doing the most? Do you like the modeling part? You like being an actress? What gets you going the most?
It's so hard. I like being an actor probably the most because it's more challenging and you get to be different characters. I enjoy modeling too. Modeling definitely brings in a lot more money sometimes. So that's why I be doing that a lot. But yeah, I like seeing all different facets of the business and, seeing how things are run so differently. It's very interesting.
Yeah, it's wild. And I have to assume you've worked with so many different people that the chemistry has to be just, if there's no chemistry there, then it's kind of bland, right?
Oh yeah. And it doesn't even have to be a bad actor per se, but just someone who you're just not vibing or feeling it with, that can be a real downer. And that's the bad thing about acting. If you can be the greatest you want to be, but if your partner isn't into it, that kind of brings you down too. So you're very dependent on other people and their energy. But Scott was great with that. Just perfect.
Go ahead.
He's got great energy.
Kim, don't let me stop you. You go. You just go ahead. Keep going.
Yeah. Phenomenal.
So Kimberly, when you first started out, were you doing more commercials before you got into really acting and sinking your teeth into other roles? Or was it, where did you start out?
I mean, I started when I was a kid. So I started with a lot of musical theater and stuff
that.
And then I went into the modeling world a little bit, and that's where I started getting commercials and stuff like that. And I still do a ton of commercials, which are fun too. But I really enjoy, doing pilots and TV series and where you get to do a character long term and it's not about selling a product,
Yeah.
It's great. No, listen, you were.
I can't wait to see the clip. I'm waiting for a clip. I'm waiting.
Oh, it's so good. Well, I haven't seen the clip, but I just know it's going to be so good.
I'm gonna look at it and go, can we just do this again? And by the way, Kim, my entire mouth was sizzled from the last coffee I drank. I was sucking on ice cubes for 3 days.
4-degree burns. He had coffee and it came right out of the Keurig machine and he chugged it and it was just fire.
I chugged it because I'm a moron.
You're a professional. No one knew that. Hey, you were dying inside.
No one could take that away from me.
Yeah.
Listen, I got a little quiz for you guys while we're here. Little quiz for you too. Here's what we're gonna do. I picked out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I picked out 5 celebrities, and 5 celebrities who had kind of wacky jobs before they were celebrities.
Ooh.
So I'm going to give you a multiple choice, and you guys are going to tell me what you think is the answer, and I'll put the right ones up on the board with those celebs. So, for example, I would say to you, Barack Obama was a dog walker, a paper boy, or an ice cream scooper at Baskin Robbins?
Ice cream
Which
scooper
one?
at Baskin Robbins.
I'm going to say
Do you agree?
Paperboy. He
You're
seems
going
like,
Paperboy?
yeah.
The correct answer is Baskin Robbins. Suki, nicely done, young lady.
Wow.
Barack Obama, a scooper at Baskin Robbins, 31 flavors. Next one. Brad Pitt dressed up like a banana for Chiquita, a chicken for El Pollo Loco, or a cow for Chick-fil-A. Banana, a chicken, or a cow.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with banana. He's
You're both
older.
going banana. Final answer for both of you.
Mm-hmm.
The answer is a chicken for El Pollo Loco restaurant in Hollywood. God, thank God for BuzzFeed. You know what I'm saying? Next one. Jim Carrey quit school to support his family as a janitor, a plumber, or an adult film actor.
Jim Carrey?
Jim Carrey quit school to support his family as a janitor, a plumber, or an adult film star.
Janitor.
I'm going to say janitor also, yeah.
You would both be correct. Nicely done. Jim Carrey. Look at him. Who's that on his shirt? Who do you think that is on his T-shirt? Looks like Alfalfa from Little Rascals. All right, next one. 2 more to go. Danny DeVito, before he got famous, he was a hairdresser. Was he a hairdresser for folks in adult homes? Was he a hairdresser for corpses or a hairdresser for dogs? Corpses, dogs, or adult homes, folks in adult senior living homes. Which one do you think?
Seniors.
Seniors? Kimberly?
I say dogs.
You're going dogs. You would both be incorrect. He was a hairdresser for corpses.
Oh.
He would style women's hair and make them look beautiful before they went 6 feet under. God, that's a morbid job.
That's so creepy.
All right, last one. Here we go. Christopher Walken, before he was famous, was a lion tamer, a fire eater, or a high wire act. Lion tamer. Which one, Sook?
Lion tamer.
Lion tamer. Kim,
I say fire eater. Fire eater.
Fire eater. Kimberly Walken was a lion tamer. He was 16 at the time. He performed with a lioness named Sheba. There you go. Boy, look at Walken in that picture on the right. He looks like
a Christopher Walken.
He looks like a lunatic. Kim, what's next for you? You got any big gigs in the fire? What do you got going on? Just hanging for the summer? What's cooking?
Well, I do have a few things coming up with Inside Edition. Fashion pieces for them. I don't know when they're going to be airing yet, but it's exciting because they're starting to, use live models again. There was the whole, Ronies thing. We had nothing we could do in person, and today's show's opening up, so I have high hopes there to get back to the studios. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of the videos I saw of you. You're on Hoda. Right, Hoda and Jen and all those shows, and you're just making appearances, some makeover stuff, and you're just like, you pop out from all of those spots.
I do. I'm excited. I think things are going to be really popping this hour. The Today Show just had their first in-house guest. It was Tina Fey. It was just 2 days ago, but it had been over a year since they've had anyone in the studio.
New York's opening up. New York's opening up.
Oh, I'm so excited.
465 days later.
Yeah, about time.
We made it, baby. We made it. Kim, listen, so glad you had some time to come on with us.
Thanks for having me.
Kimberly, when we get the clip, we want you to come back so we can all live it.
I told those guys to send me the clip when I have it put together, and then we'll play it on the air. We'll let the audience decide if it's
right. Yeah.
All right, Kimberly, listen, thank you so much. Let me pop this up one more time. Actress, host, model, she's doing it all. Do you juggle or sing? Can you do any of that on the show? What can you do? Do you sing at all?
Oh my God. Wow, I did when I was a kid, but I haven't really as an adult. I need the other Kimberly to come on for me.
She was.
Yeah.
Kim,
I was like, wow, you follow me up with that, Kimberly, huh? I know that I think that's a good name.
What's the go-to karaoke song for you?
Oh, it's got to be Britney Spears.
Which one?
Ooh, I could see that. I could see you doing Britney.
Yeah, yeah. Hit me, baby. And the best thing is you don't really have to like be a talented singer to hook it up.
Give me a little "Hit Me, Baby" one more time.
Hit me, baby, one more time. Oh, she's so
how does that start again? I can't think of it.
Oh, baby, baby, how was I
supposed to know?
I like that.
You gotta go ahead, keep going. You're good. You really gotta keep going.
No, I need the teleprompter with all the words. You know,
I think I did it again. I played with your heart. Kim, listen. Hopefully we get to do more stuff together, because that means the pilot will be picked up. We'll be on our way.
Yeah, we'll be good to go. We'll be on the red carpet.
I will see you on the red carpet, young lady.
Yeah.
Kim, thank you so much, sweetie. I'll talk to you soon.
I hope it goes, guys. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed.
Thank you.
See you later.
All right, bye.
Bye, Kimberly.
She's great, right, Suk?
Oh, you had a good partner, man. You had a good partner.
She was good. She was good. The guy said we had good chemistry. She was fun. She made me comfortable. And it was a lot of fun. And
you and I know it's all about chemistry. You don't have the chemistry, you don't have anything.
You ain't got chemistry, you ain't got nothing.
Oh, speaking of chemistry, everybody's been waiting for this.
Woo! What's happening?
Everybody. Then we should just do a sitcom called Everybody Loves Phil.
Everybody loves Phil.
You know, Scott, you guys are talking about acting and everything, and you got me all in this mood. So I was wanting to do one of my favorite monologues for you.
Go ahead, before Suki heads off. Hit her with it, Philly kid.
It goes a little bit like this. I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want. If you're looking for ransom, I can tell you I don't have money. But what I do have are a very particular set of skills. Skills I have acquired over a very long career. Skills that make me a nightmare for people like you. If you let my daughter go now, that'll be the end of it. I will not look for you. I will not pursue you. But if you don't, I will look for you. I will find you, and I will kill you. Name that movie.
Oh, that's Taken, man. It's Taken. Little Liam Neeson.
Yeah, I love that guy.
Love it.
So good, so good. Well, listen, tomorrow night we got Sunny from General Hospital. Women are looking forward to this all week. Even my wife said she may have to be in the room when Sunny's on.
Really? Why doesn't she do the interview?
I should let her do it. In a million years, she wouldn't do the interview.
Come on, Scott.
Master magician John Bourne is going to be here tomorrow night, and it's going to be a fun show to round out the week. Suker.
Bye, guys.
Good night, Suki.
See you on the other side. Bye, guys.
All right.
Bye, babe. Philly kid, what's going down, brother?
Same old stuff. Same old stuff.
First of all, wasn't today last day of Facebook?
It was. It said one day for about 3 days now. So I don't.
Come on, this is but you know what? Facebook, get off your ass. Do something.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
But it's weird because it was just giving me like this message that just stayed on the screen, basically saying I was locked out. But now it goes to my page, but it's all ghosty. So
do you have to like do a re-sign in? You got to change your password. What do you have to do, Phil?
I don't know. I'm just I'm hoping by tomorrow it's 1 day. It says 1 day. I don't know.
1 day.
It says 1 day for like 3 days now, so I don't know what's happening.
You bastards.
Hopefully tomorrow.
All right.
Tonight. Maybe tonight. Probably midnight.
Did you see the young lady who was Kimberly Hawkey who was singing before? What an amazing.
Wow.
Did you see her? She was playing the banjo and doing the trumpet with her mouth. And then she was singing. I was like, where the hell's the trumpet coming from? And she's like, I was like, wow.
Yeah. I don't, it's crazy because people like that who are so talented and so beautiful. And, when God is making people, does he have a line of people? Okay, this is the line where people are tall, beautiful, talented, and the rest over there behind Phil.
Yeah. Everybody get back over there. Oh, man. You want to do some singing, my friend?
Yes, sir. As usual.
We'll go. We still got like 20 minutes. We'll bang out some tunes, so little tunage.
Yeah. So a lady sent me a message, said her veteran husband was, not doing very well, and he wanted to hear Tennessee whiskey. So.
Oh yeah, beautiful. That's always one of your favorites.
Here we go.
Light it up, baby.
I used to spend my nights out in a bar room. Liquor was the only love I've ever known. But you rescued me from reaching for the bottom, and you brought me back from being too far gone. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. I would look for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of a bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it, baby. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth, always Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. You're as warm as a glass of brandy, baby. And honey, I stay stoned on your love all the time. You're as smooth, always Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. Tennessee whiskey. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey, baby. Tennessee whiskey. Oh, Tennessee whiskey.
Wow. Woo. Could be one of your best performances yet.
I love Tennessee.
Hold on, Phil. I need to address something here.
Okay. What is it?
Jeannie Clay. What is this? Sorry, buddy, but I have my first show tomorrow night. What, Jeannie? What show do you have tomorrow night? Unless you're hosting your own show tomorrow night, there's no excuse for you to be not here tomorrow night, Jeannie Clay. Okay? President of the fan club, you will be no more if you're not here tomorrow night for Sonny from General Hospital, John Bourne, and Phil. So just give a little heads up. Little heads up.
Yeah, I need to know what's going on, Jeannie. What show do you have tomorrow night? That's I'm interested. I gotta know.
Oh, she says she has to miss my first show. Okay.
Oh.
She clarified it. She clarified. She doesn't have her first show. She has to miss her first show. Okay. It's all in the wording, Phil.
Yeah, life happens. Life happens. Sometimes you got to miss.
Yeah. It's still, it's still bogus. I mean, I haven't missed one yet. So, rain, snow, sleet, or hail, I haven't missed. Right?
Yeah, man. That's it's pure dedication. Your dedication, Scott, is probably the number one reason that Suki and Scott is in the number one position on the Stir Network.
Phil, when you say that, I got to bring it up, man.
You have to. It's dedication such as yours, Scott, that an Emmy award-winning journalist, announcer, broadcaster, and Suki.
No, you forgot actor now, Phil.
Yeah, and actor, and now actor. You've added actor to your resume, and apparently, listening to your co-star speak earlier, a very, very good one.
I'm going to be walking around looking like this pretty soon on the right hand side. I'm going to look like Christopher Walken soon.
Yes, there was a lion.
You're right. There was. It always it reminds me of John DiDomenico, or the guy who does Trump, does a good walk-in. And Will Presty does a great Christopher Walken.
Yeah. He's a good impressionist.
Will is. You want to keep shinging, my friend?
Yeah. This is a little bit of a little Billy Joel. It goes something like this. Don't go changing to try and please me. You never let me down before. Don't imagine you're too familiar, and I don't see you anymore. I would not leave you in times of trouble. We never could have come this far. I took the good times. I'll take the bad times. I'll take you just the way you are. Don't go trying some new fashion. Don't change the color of your hair. You always have my unspoken passion. Although I might not seem to care, I don't want clever conversation. I never want to work that hard. Whoa, I just want someone that I can talk to. I want you just the way you are. I said I love you. That's forever. And this I promise from the heart. Whoa, I couldn't love you any better. I love you just the way you are.
Nice, Philly kid.
Billy
Nice.
Joel.
Patricia Lynn Wallace Rogge. She's got to go. Her nurse has come into the room. Sorry, Phil.
Hey, man, life happens.
Yeah, she's in the hospital watching us.
That's a dedicated fan right there. Thank you, Patricia.
PLWR. Nicely done. I hope you're doing okay. Oh man. Hey, Phil, Father's Day is on Friday. Father's Day is on Sunday.
Nice.
Do you guys do a big does your wife do a big Father's Day, your daughter, big Father's Day deal for you, or it's just kind of like, just another day? What do you guys do?
No, it's always been a big deal around my house. And
what goes on? You get a gift?
Yeah, the wife gets me a gift. My kids get me gifts, and we usually have a big get together at the house. This year we're gonna have, since the weather's so nice, we're gonna have a pool day and a cookout, and just really play it up.
If there was a song you could sing for fathers on Father's Day, what would be that song? Is there a particular one that you'd like to do? We might be airing somewhere on Father's Day, and I thought maybe you'd like to add a particular song for Crew TV's Father's Day special.
Oh, good question. I have given that no thought. Let's see. Let me see.
Not to put you on the spot, Phil. Just pick a song, any song, doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
All right, hold on. Ready? Let's do that again. So, Phil, if you were going to pick a song for Father's Day that you would dedicate to the fathers and what they mean to their kids and the family and all things, that good fathers and dads do for the family, fathers and dads like you and myself, what song would you dedicate? Is there one particular song?
There is one, and some people might call me a Debbie Downer, but the reason I sing it is because it's a song that reminds us to not take being a father for granted. Don't take your children for granted because they grow up way too fast, and you need to cherish every single moment with your children. And it goes something like this.
Go ahead.
A child arrived just the other day. He came to the world in the usual way, but there were planes to catch and bills to pay. He learned to walk while I was away, and he was talking before I knew it. And as he grew, he'd say, I'm gonna be like you, Dad. You know I'm gonna be like you. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, the little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. My son turned 10 just the other day. He said, thanks for the ball, Dad, come on, let's play. Can you teach me to throw? I said, not today. I got a lot to do. He said, that's okay. And he walked away, but his smile never dimmed. And he said, I'm gonna be like him, yeah. You know I'm gonna be like him. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, Dad, I don't know when, but we'll get together then. You know we'll have a good time then. Well, he came from college just the other day, so much like a man I just had to say, son, I'm proud of you, can you sit for a while? He shook his head and he said with a smile, what I'd really like, Dad, is to borrow the car keys. See you later, can I have them, please? And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. You know we'll have a good time then. I've long since retired, my son's moved away. I called him up just the other day. I said, I'd like to see you if you don't mind. He said, I'd love to, Dad, if I could find the time. You see, my new job's a hassle, the kids with the flu. But it's sure nice talking to you, Dad. It's been sure nice talking to you. And as I hung up the phone, it occurred to me, he'd grown up just like me. My boy was just like me. And the cat's in the cradle and the silver spoon, little boy blue and the man on the moon. When you're coming home, son, I don't know when, but we'll get together then, Dad. We're gonna have a good time then.
Nice, baby. Little Harry Chapin coming out for you.
Yeah, and that song always chokes me up.
Oh yeah, no, that is
way too fast.
You ever his other big song that I always loved, Taxi. You remember that song?
Yeah, vaguely.
The one where he picks up his old girlfriend. You see, she was gonna be an actress.
Yeah.
And I was gonna learn to fly. She took off to find the footlights, and I took off for the sky. right? Remember that tune?
Yeah. Harry Chapin loves to break
Oh
people's
my
hearts.
God! But he told good stories, though, right? He told
Yeah.
stories. That's the wait. It starts off with, "It was a rainy night in Frisco. I needed one more fare to make my night." Remember that? What a great song, "Taxi." I gotta listen to that later on.
Yeah.
She gave me $20 for a $2.50 fare. She said, "Harry, keep the change."
Yeah. And one of his legendary, iconic songs. The legend lives on from the Chippewa on down of the big lake they call Kitchigumi. Yeah, Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, one of my favorites.
Well, wasn't Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald? Because that was the one song I learned on my guitar, on my electric guitar.
Okay, you're right. That's Gordon Lightfoot.
That's Gordon Lightfoot. Yeah.
But they sound a lot alike.
Oh, it sounds like it could have been his song anyway. But it was, well, another man might have been angry, and another man might have been hurt. Another man never would have let her go. I stashed the bill in my shirt. Such a good song.
Yeah.
And yeah, she's acting happy inside her fancy home. And me, I'm flying in my taxi, taking tips and getting stoned. I go flying so high when I'm stoned. It's just such prolific words.
Yes.
I go flying. Hey, by the way, I told Suki earlier, Brenda K. Starr coming on the show. I don't know if you remember Brenda K. Starr. She's in that Lisa, Judy Torres category. Her big song back in the day was, if you remember, Phil, I miss you. Remember that song?
Yeah.
And also Stephanie Mills is coming on.
Wow.
Wow, I just had it in my head. What was Stephanie's big song? She had a huge hit, and I literally was about to sing it, and it just literally went out of my head.
Stephanie Mills.
Yeah, give me the first song that comes up for her.
Stephanie Mills. Never knew love like this before.
I never knew love like this before. Now I'm lonely evermore since you came into my life.
Woohoo!
Right? So she's coming on, and it's going to be great, man. We still got Vanessa Williams next week. We got Ted Lange, who played Isaac on Love Boats, coming out next week. He's got a new movie. David Chokachi, who was the good-looking blonde guy from Baywatch, he's on next week. He was married to Brooke Burns back in the day. And, we'll take a little break. We are already booked for when we come back, July 12th, 13th, 14th, or 13th, 14th, 15th, whatever, that Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We're already booked for those first three shows. We're already booked.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, it's just a testament to the professionalism of the Suki and Scott show. And, it's why Suki and Scott is the #1 show in the #1 spot in the, on the Stern Network over legendary shows like Heartland, Showtime at the Apollo, Deal or No Deal, Forensic Files, The Johnny Carson Show, The National Desk, Daily Flash, and many, many more.
Mary, show me the case. Jill, open the case. It's a good song.
Yeah,
you want to,
awesome.
Would you like to do one more?
Yeah, let's do a little Neil Sedaka and Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. If you go, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Remember when you held me
me tight, and you kissed me all through the night. Think of all that we've been through, and breaking up is hard to do. They say that breaking up is hard to do. Now I know that it's true. Don't say that this is the end. Instead of breaking up, I wish that we were making up again. I beg of you, don't say goodbye. Can't we give our love another try? Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Breaking up, oh, breaking up is oh so very hard to do.
Yeah. Do down, do down, down. Come down, do down, down. Come down, do down, down. Breaking up is hard to do. Don't take your love away from me. Don't you leave my heart in misery. If you go, then I'll be blue. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do. Remember when you held me tight. You meant to kiss me all through the night. Come on, baby, let's start anew. 'Cause breaking up is hard to do.
Do.
Don't take your love away from me. Won't you leave my heart in misery? Come on, baby, start anew. Breaking up is hard to do. What was the other big Neil Sedaka? Calendar Girl?
Oh gosh, he had a bunch of them.
I love my calendar girl. Yeah, sweet calendar girl. I love my calendar girl. Fill each and every day of the year. Boom, 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 boom. But January, you start the year off fine. February, you're my little Valentine. March, I'm gonna march you down the aisle. April, you're the Easter bunny when you smile. Yeah, yeah, my heart's in a whirl. I love my little calendar girl every day.
Every day.
Every day of
Every
the
day.
year. Yeah. 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 All right, let's I leave the finale to you, my friend.
Okay. Let me see. How about a little little Elvis Presley?
Phil, listen, if your page isn't back tomorrow, I want you raising some hell.
I'm going to.
Hell and high water. Raising hell.
I'm coming, and hell's coming with me.
Yeah, Phil, listen. Give him a scene. Give him the Facebook, the scene. Tell him, give him the face, give him the eyeballs. Come on.
I don't know who you are. I don't know what you want, but I want my Facebook page back.
That's it. There you go.
Oh gosh. But
by the way, everybody who's watching, hit the share button on your on the bottom of your screen. Hit the little share button. It should be off right to the right there. Just hit the share button and then hit post. Put it right up there. Put this show right up on your page. Right up on your page. You're all part of this show. Put the show right up on your page. Share, post, bingo. Bing, bang, boom. All your friends will watch Phil as he's about to sing Elvis Presley.
Yes, here we go. Goes a little something like this. You're so young and beautiful, and I love you so. Your lips so red, your eyes that shine, shame the stars that glow. So fill these lonely arms of mine and kiss me tenderly. Then you'll be forever young and beautiful to me. Thank you, everybody.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, we will be back tomorrow night like clockwork, 7:30 Eastern, 4:30 Pacific time. Tomorrow night's going to be a really good show. I'm looking forward to it. Maurice Bernard, Sonny from General Hospital. He's a badass. Maurice is a badass in real life and on the show. Do we call him Mo? Do we call him Maurice? Do we call him Sonny? I don't know what to call him, Phil. I'll have to ask.
Yeah.
And John Bourne is an amazing magician. So he'll be on with us tomorrow. It's going to be a great show. And ladies and gentlemen, we love you. Hope you enjoyed tonight's show. Hope you enjoyed the last 190 shows that we've done for you right here on these airwaves. And of course, you can always go over to our friends at Stir. You get the app, the Stir app, and our show is on live. It's on live like on the TV Guide. Plus, there's a Suki and Scott video on demand section. So you can go right there and check it out. And if you go on your phone, if you go to the app store where you get your apps, that's the logo, Stir, STIRR. And tomorrow, Philly Kid got a big Zoom call with the folks at Crackle Plus. We're wrapping that up, getting all the particulars together.
Nice.
And hopefully someone will send us a check one day. That would be great.
You never know. You never know, man.
You never know. We might stumble onto some money one of these days. But that's our program for tonight, everybody. Hope you had a good time. And Philly Kid, kick it off, baby. Send us home.
Whoa, good night, sweetheart. Oh, well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Oh, it's time to go. We hate to leave you, but we really must say, oh, good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night.